playing in the ocean today. Blue skies, sunshine, and just unbelievable conditions. Not a lot of surf, but that's made the competition so close this afternoon. Well, the Iron Women just about to get into the water. Gola A, New South Wales. Now, I must make amends for the reserve grade final. Talabudra did take that from DY. In our finish, because of the angle that we're on and the close finishes, Ronnie Payne from Talabudra, the legend's done it again. He went first, second was Freshwater, third was DY. So if the DY pub's out of control because I said they've won it, slow down the shout, boys, you got third. Okay, North Cottesloe, there they are. They've been strong. They really impressed me in all of the rows they've had.
107 went into this event, down to 6 over 3 days. There's Bulli up close. The flag's up now. That means get set. Then the next step is guns up, and it's away.
Robbie Meyer holding the crew there from Bulli. That's the boat I've talked about. Oh, I wouldn't mind betting they could have swapped boats there because I'm not sure of the tuck of that boat. Probably wrong, but it's a very, very unusual craft, designed mainly for marathon rowing and also these sort of conditions. And you can see me trying to juggle the bows so they don't take too much sea on board. Now, Mona Vale from Sydney are there, North Cottesloe. Gee, I reckon they're a chance, North Cottesloe from Western Australia. They have looked very, very impressive. Very impressive. And you can see they're pretty relaxed about it too. They're not all tense. And Mona Vale there, you can see from New South Wales, they'll be having boat cam with them. Okay, all ready for a start. Flag is up. Everybody tenses up, waits for the start. Bilgola Beach. As I said, the Narrabeen crew all went over. Sweep and rowers went to Bilgola Beach. Narrabeen's lost, Bilgola's gained. North Narrabeen it was actually that they went across from, North Narrabeen. And I'm not quite sure that the clubs, well, I don't know how they handle that situation. I mean, you develop a crew, you supply the gear, and all of a sudden they all go and leave for whatever reasons. But there's a fair bit of politics in boat rowing, like every other part of sport.
Yeah, I guess it's just nature of the beast. I mean, the guys aren't happy, they move on. It's also happened to the two Queensland crews. They were in other clubs prior to beforehand. But the flag is in the air now. What they'll be looking for is the starter who's got a shotgun, and they will call. And as soon as they say guns up, the guys will set themselves for that start.
Here we go, there's the shotgun, but he's brought it down again. I mean, they're holding them here too long. I mean, I've got to say that the longer that you hold the crews, I really believe you're putting too much pressure on them. I know there's a shore break running, and I know that you're going to give them the most even start, but the waves are still going to keep coming. There's no difference there. So you've got to be ready to go. In my mind, as soon as all the bows settle, you've got to get them in the water. You use far too much energy up there. See how he's got the sweep oar there, the North Cottesloe boat, right across the back of the boat. The idea of that is as he pushes it in, that blade will straighten up. Bilgola, see, he's holding them. You can see the sweeps are starting to look. He's putting pressure on the back of the boat, the stern of the boat, to lift the bow out. Right, flag's up again. Come on, get them going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is the Australian titles, for goodness sake. Holding them back. Too much energy being expounded here. You can see the crews have got to hold their blades against the gunnel. There's a good shot of that. You see holding. You can see the look on the rowers' faces. They're saying, what are we doing? Sweeper be saying, get ready, get set. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Taking far too long. I mean, you can imagine this if it was a big sea running. I mean, I know it's a shore break, but for goodness sake, he's had enough time to start 4 boat races here. You can see the look on the rowers' faces. What's happening? Let us go. They've all warmed up. They've psyched up. They'll all be cold before they get going. Vale. North Cottesloe. See, every time the boat moves like that, you're using some energy. You know, you're pushing and shoving. For goodness sake, pull the trigger. Here we go, finally get away. Now don't tell me that happened 15 times they could have got away. That's what he was trying to do, settle the boats down so everyone gets an even start. Away they go. Bilgola, there's Mona Vale. They've got into their stride very well, very quickly. North Cottesloe, I like the look of these guys. They look like they mean business. Bulli, don't write them off. They're tough as teak, the boys from the south coast. Metropolitan Caloundra, don't know much about them.
Well, the North Cot guys have been the talk of the boats most of the weekend. They've been saying, these guys look good, these guys look good. But we're down to the best 6 in the country at the moment, and their season is at stake over this race.
That's Mona Vale. Tell us about the Queensland crews.
Well, the 2 Queensland crews, the North Caloundra, well, the Met Caloundra swept by Josh Hopkins were North Caloundra. They switched over. The Jamie McKinless, he sweeps the Alex guys. They were Maroochydore, switched over this season. Josh Hopkins, we see him now. Now, Queensland, 2 Queensland crews in there is a great thing for Queensland, and in these sort of conditions it's just pure speed. It's who's got the racing ability and who does the best boy turns.
All right, in they come to contention now. Bilgola in the yellow boat, you can see that's the maroon boat of Bulli in the second pass. Mona Vale, they're in contention there. Nothing in between them at the moment. Bilgola A from New South Wales, Bulli from the south coast of New South Wales, Mona Vale from Sydney. So the 3 big guns at the moment, but there's North Cottesloe. They've come into position now. Alexandra Headlands are only just a little bit back. This is why these turns are so critical. Now the sweeps won't get blown off the cans today. There's not enough wind, but you've really got to judge it. You saw by the incident we showed you what can happen. That happened yesterday, but because of the turning circles, you've really got to put the bow right on the can when you do the turn. Alexandra Headland now getting urged on by their sweep. He knows it's important at the turn. Mona Vale staying with them. Bilgola, you can see in the yellow boat. If anything, Bulli's probably dropped back a fraction.
500 metres out to sea going into that turn. Now 11 to 12 months of training can come to an end on these turns.
Here's the cans, there's the boys. In they go, bang, round they go. Look at the sweeps underneath the blades, getting as much leverage. There's the third stroke. They're away in 4, Alexandra Headland. That's a very good turn. Bilgola also turned well. Bulli can just see their bow. There's nothing in this. The 2 front runners though, Alexandra Headland and Bilgola.
Jamie McKinless, Alexandra Headland driving them home. Now, this is where the work's got to be done. This is where, what work have you put in? Bilgola, Mona Vale, Bulli, all up there. But this is how much money we got in the bank, guys. How much work have we done? How many gym sessions? How's our concentration? Are we all rowing together? The sweep's got to talk them through them, and soon they'll be starting to feel those runs. Let's work with them.
Now, you can see the stroke of this crew here from Alexandra Headland. You watch the big splash he got. He had a couple there where he just misread the water, and that can really put you off because every blade is so important. Bilgola now, they put a charge up. Alexandra Headland, you're looking down on them. Look at the poetry in motion as everybody goes forward. Everybody comes back. The sweep looking for a wave. This is Bilgola. They're being driven hard now. They've held a slight advantage in my mind for most of the race, but it's all together here. If a wave comes, we'll have 6 boats on. Here they come now. Alexandra Headland, just, I'd say, marginally ahead. You can see him have a look. Where's Bilgola? Where's Bulli? They've probably dropped back a little bit to be running 3rd or 4th. Bilgola dropped, but it's right down the bottom of your screen. Right down the bottom of the screen. That's where the winning boat's going to come from, in my mind. Rowing down, right down the end here. See this? Here they come now. Rowing onto it, it's Alexandra Headland. They seem to have the advantage to me. Bilgola go for the same wave. Bilgola starting to row down it. Alexandra Headland. Alexandra Headland. I think the banana benders are going to get it. They're sitting in their seats. They're nice and relaxed. Alexandra Headland will take the Australian A boat final now. They'll row there. Bilgola will get 2nd. And let me tell you, it's a street fight for 3rd. Alexandra Headland hit the beach now. They're the new Australian champions. And I tell you what, Bilgola under siege here for 2nd place. Oh, the rest of them are starting to row them down. I'm not sure. Bilgola got there because the angle of the flag is a long way from us. Certainly Alexandra Headland has won it. I would say Bilgola got 2nd. But after the predictions, I'm a bit reserved to go because on the angle I'm at, it's very deceiving. The line of finish is just out past that breaker line, so sometimes you can get a little confused. We'll bring you up to date with that, the A-boat final, but the Queenslanders got it. Back shortly. Stay with us, Australia. The Ironmen are coming out shortly.
Boys are feeling hot tonight. Fingers crossed they get it right. Women to the left, women to the
flags represents the safest part of the beach, but when at the beach, swim only between the red and yellow flags. And when out in the sun, cover up and use a 15+ sunscreen.
Tuesday, enjoy an all-new night.
Alexandria Headlands. That's a reaction of them winning it. Bill Gola did get second place in the A votes and North Cottesloe third. But the winners went to Alexandria Headlands. There's the final placings for you. It was a cliffhanger, wasn't it? North Cottesloe got in for third place. Terrific race. And look at the reactions here. The Alexandria Headland guys pretty happy about that. I guess the political move has paid off.
Yeah, Jamie McKinless, you know, jumping out of their skin. But these guys will party for a month and probably be straight back into it. Also proves you don't have to be big.
All right, down we go now for